What's up, YouTube? This is Zach and I'm back. Today's review is actually a list. It's a list of the top 7 budget fall fragrances. So I'm going to go ahead and start and get into it. The first one on the list, in no particular order, I have Guess 1981 Los Angeles. Now, a lot of you guys have heard of this. Some of you haven't. It's a Guess fragrance, so the performance is not going to necessarily be, beast mode or whatever you want to call it, but this scent is very, very nice. It's a plum based fragrance, has some other stuff in there like sandalwood and vetiver, so on and so forth, and it's compared a lot to Versace Eros. I still really don't get that comparison, but on its own it's definitely a good fragrance. It costs probably 20 bucks, so it's a no-brainer. Just get it. All right. Now the next one that I'm going to show you guys, again, some of you guys may already have this, Halloween Man X. Just buy this, man. If you don't have Salvatore Ferragamo's signature, or if basically if you already own Salvatore Ferragamo's signature, then this may be a redundant purchase. They are very similar fragrances. They have some coffee in there. They're dark and deep and sensuous and all of those things. But if you want something that's similar to Salvatore Ferragamo's signature, in the black bottle, then get this instead. Salvatore Ferragamo's signature has gone up in price for whatever reason, I guess because it's good. Okay, but this is a good alternative to that. So I definitely would add this to your list for the fall/winter because it is a banger. Next up, we have ARMAF Niche Oud. All right, now you guys know I always bash ARMAF as far as their bottles, but all they really do is make bad bottles, but a lot of their juices are good, and this is one. I don't know, it may be arguably one of their best fragrances, because this one is very similar to one of these fragrances that is more expensive, and I think if you guys look it up, you will see that this one is in particular is very similar to AMBRE Sultan. Now I actually own AMBRE Sultan, and it's similar to some other ones. I'm trying to think of what else it's similar to, but it has that, it has that very ambery, sweet ambery type scent, deep, rich, not too sweet, but it's just right. It definitely is unisex. So women, this is one I think both sexes will love, and I think women will love to smell it on you, and they'll love to smell it on themselves. So guys, if you're not into these type of fragrances, just try this one out. I mean, it's probably the most expensive one on the list. I think it may be about 40 bucks, 39 bucks or something like that. But it is, in my opinion, and I have a lot of ARMAFs, it is probably one of the best ARMAFs as far as the scent and the scent profile. So check this one out. Now, the next one that I have, some of you guys have probably heard of or you've seen, but you really don't know what it's all about. This is AFNAN's Rare Carbon. Now, Rare Carbon is an ombre leather type of scent. It smells almost identical to Tom Ford ombre leather. AFNAN is probably one of the most high quality Middle Eastern fragrance houses out there, period. If you have been experienced or open to this house, then you know that already. But I'm telling you, explore this house. I mean, I have a lot of their fragrances, and I smell no alcohol on anything. They're beast mode and they smell great. Now this one is ombre leather type of scent, so it has that leather, suede leather type scent, and it's authentic smelling. Doesn't smell cheap at all. Try this out if you're looking for an alternative to spending that money for ombre leather. Again, I own ombre leather, and I can tell you that this is spot on. So I know I talked about a Just Jack before, but this one is better. I'm telling you, don't even worry about the Just Jack video. It's up there. I know that. I'm not going to take it down, though, but I'm just being honest with you guys. This is a better alternative. Now, moving on, I have another ARMAF, believe it or not. This ARMAF is one that I wanted to get for a while, and just like the Niche Oud, I just never got it because, oh, and by the way, the Niche Oud does not have any oud in it, by the way. So don't let that name get you thinking, oh, this is an oud fragrance. ARMAF Niche Oud has no oud. Okay, that's just a name. All right, so back to this one. Now, this one is ARMAF ODYSSEY HOMME. Okay, now what is ARMAF ODYSSEY HOMME? First off, just look at this damn bottle. I mean, ARMAF, what are you guys thinking, man? This looks like a damn canteen or something, like I'm going camping or whatever. See, and this is a problem that I have some of these fragrance houses. You got some stellar juice in a presentation like this. That makes absolutely no sense. But, however, this is a banger, dude, guys. If you get this, this has iris, this has like some cocoa in there or something like that. I mean, it's almost, let's see, what is this? This one is, I would say, people are trying to say that this is a Tom Ford Noir Extreme clone. And again, I own Tom Ford Noir Extreme, and it is not a clone of that. Okay, but now as far as being in the ballpark of the level of sweetness, it's kind of there. But at any rate, man, this is another banger by ARMAF that people really don't talk about much. And again, it has a little iris in there. And if you know, got a nose like me, you can pick it up a little bit, but it's not as prominent as you would think. But it does have a little iris in there. Like if you've smelled like, I think it's Prada L'Homme Intense. I wouldn't say it's exactly like that, but it kind of reminds me of that as well. But the iris is not as pronounced, but it's there though. But it's a banger, man. Now, this next one that I'm going to talk about is deep cheap. Okay, like when I say deep cheap, I mean deep cheap. I'm talking like sub $20. Now, this is one that I got to even out my cart. Read the notes, never heard about the house, and that's how I discover some things sometimes too. I just, just try something cheap just to even out my cart. And sometimes I pick up a banger, not all the times, but now. So this one is called ZAIEN French Leather. Now this bottle is identical to, I think it's what is it? I think Ajmal like has a line of fragrances that are kind of expensive, and the bottle is exactly like this. So I think they sell like bottles over there. I don't know, but at any rate, don't know about this house. I think it's just another clone house or whatever. But this one I think is, again, it's made in the UAE, and so that means it's going to be strong. It's a very authentic leather type of scent. For the price, I want to say this costs like maybe like 15 bucks or something like that. I don't know, but for the price, okay, if you like leather scents, you buy this, you will see what I'm talking about. If you like leather scents and you buy this, you will say this can't be what it costs. I mean, this is one of those underrated gems. I mean, the house is not, perfect. I mean, I was looking at the lettering on here, for instance, it's kind of a little crooked or whatever. But at any rate, man, these are things that are not going to break the bank. I like to bring these to you guys. I'm still going to bring some of my designers. I'm still going to bring some of my niche fragrances to you guys. But this is for my guys that are looking for these underrated, underpriced bangers that, are under the radar, basically. Some of these people know about, but some don't. They don't. So check these out when you get a chance, guys. Again, this is just 7 fall fragrances that I just wanted to bring to you guys to bring to your attention if you don't have them in your arsenal. You got to be ready for them, man. So all of these, you will get compliments. You will get noticed. So we can just stop asking me all that every time I post something. You will get compliments on every last one of these. Now, my last one is my fragrance of the day also, which I'm wearing, is L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme Wood and Wood. This one is definitely a banger of bangers. I got a sample of this and I was like, I have to get a bottle. And I'm going to get another bottle because this 50 ml is just too small. I'm going to run through it. Has that, has some grapefruit up top and a lot of woods and a lot of spices. It's a great signature scent, I think, all year round type of scent, but it'll be perfect for fall and even office wear. But I'm telling you guys, ISSEY has some bangers. You got to check them out. They've grown way past ISSEY Pour Homme. I mean, this one, I love this one. I have some of the other ones from their higher end. I mean, this house, you cannot ignore this house either. So check this one out when you get a chance. It's ISSEY Wood and Wood. Okay, Wood and Wood. All right, man, this is Signature Scent Reviews. I just wanted to bring you guys a quick video. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys sticking with me throughout the summer. I've been really busy, but thanks for stopping by, and peace.